the Midwest. It's time for Big Daddy Dizzo.
Gather round. You know, these Labor Day weekend streams tend to be stuff of legends around here, and let's not fall short of that. So let's begin with welcoming you to your long Labor Day holiday weekend. You made it. Congratulations. Let me be the first one to welcome you to the weekend, and welcome to Happy Hour Operation H20, as we call around these parts. We do this every Friday, usually at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, but we're starting a little early this week just because of the holiday weekend, and we want to get so much more done, and I want to send you off prepared, equipped, and ready to rock out your weekend. Big Daddy Dizzo is the name. We are streaming, not streaking or streaming. We are streaming to YouTube and Twitch. We do this every week. And today we are going to be doing what we started out doing last week, and that is playing Madden 25. We had such a good time last week. Even though we lost, we walked away with a loss in the preseason. But and I was thankful to see my boys not lose for real, in real life, as they say. But yeah, it was a heartbreaker last week for me to play. My first time on Madden on this channel, but we're going to try to make it up with our week one of the regular season. It's actually a Sunday night game in real life. So not this week because it's the holiday weekend, but the NFL season kicks off next week, and the Lions will be playing in prime time Sunday night against the Rams. Well, we're going to try to see if we can give them a win right here in Madden 25. But before I get started, guys, before I get going on this, how you doing? Did you make through your week okay? Are you all in one piece? Are you ready to get started for your long holiday week? Like I said, you know, our holiday weekend streams have been stuff of legend around here. We've been having a lot of fun, usually kicking off with a game. I was looking at last year, Labor Day weekend, and granted, we were playing a lot of Call of Duty back then, and we're not doing that, which I'm going to digress here in just a minute and talk about Black Ops in just a second. But before I do that, I was looking at that, just kind of getting a feel of how things went. Man, we've really gotten better at this, haven't we? I mean, if you look at some of the earlier streams when we were doing Happy Hour, we were still finding our way, and I really think that, you know, granted, I'm not fast on my feet. I do my best. I used to work in radio, so I know how to talk live on a microphone in an audience type situation, much like in a radio broadcast. So you don't see your audience. So in streaming, I've kind of gotten used to how to do this with you guys, and I think I've gotten a little bit better. I mean, certainly would love to hear what you have to say, but I think the quality of the production has gotten better, and I certainly think the gaming has been more entertaining. I mean, I really, like I said, I watched my own stream last week at least twice in spots on that football game just because I had such a good time playing it. I wanted to relive it. So I hope you're getting some of that. I hope when you're watching this in the rebroadcast, and I hope when you guys are watching live, you feel compelled to want to comment. I certainly invite you to do so. I try to comment back to you when I see your comments. I know that when I'm doing the live stream with the squad, I don't often see the chats because, or at least I don't see them timely because I'm so embedded in what we're doing. So if I don't respond right away, just know that I do see them, and I certainly do appreciate them, and I'll try to respond when I can. That being said, also liking the videos that we do on the channel here are certainly helpful. For those of you who don't know, the YouTube algorithm is very picky and finicky, and there's a lot going into it. So if you like the videos, what happens is the algorithm recognizes that, oh, there's people that likes the videos, and they're liking what they see on this channel. So let's broadcast that out to other people who like similar content. So it kind of permeates beyond the barriers of our channel, and it gets to other people's queue, and hopefully finds new squad members that way. And then the other piece of the puzzle here is, of course, the subscribership. We are always asking you to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We're trying to get to 1,000 so that we can do more with the channel. Obviously, once we get to 1,000, we get monetized. Once we get monetized, the money's coming in. We can start doing things like giveaways and marketing and building the community, and maybe, who knows, doing events in the future and stuff like that. So really could use your subscriber count there. So if you're not a subscriber, you like what you're doing, what we're doing here, and we'll like what you're seeing here, would certainly appreciate you lending us your subscribe. I promise I won't spam your inbox. I'll do my best to keep that to a bare minimum, and certainly try to give you entertaining content in the years to come. That all being said, happy August 30th. It is the last Friday of the month. Going into September, Labor Day weekend is next week, and man, you know what that means. It's pumpkin spice latte season, and I'm not going to turn down a good pumpkin spice latte. I got to tell you, I am a fool for it. I love it. I'm all in on the pumpkin spice latte. I love going to the cider mills in the fall. Being from the Midwest, we're kind of programmed for the fall, the changing of the leaves. Kind of going to the cider mills is our thing, and I'm not going to turn this down. So, got to tell you, going into my favorite time of year, that and the holidays. So it's all good. I'm going to miss summer, but I love where we're going on this. So bring it on. Right now, though, I've got a glass full of Bloody Mary mix, and I'm looking forward to choking that down here during this stream. So let us get right into it, shall we? So as I said, we're going to simulate week 1 of the regular season. We're going to be playing against the Rams here today. We're going to be pretending that we're doing the Sunday night game, which actually happens a week from this Sunday. So I think we should get started. Stop talking, for God's sake, and get going. So let's do this. Bring it on. We're going to play the full game. Oh, I was going to talk. Let me just say this. So I said I wasn't going to get into Call of Duty, this release. And I'm still not paying for it. But I might have free access to the beta. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to play the beta this week, the early beta. Don't know yet. Would love to hear what you have to say. Do you want to see Black Ops beta coverage on this channel? I said I wasn't going to spend a lot of time in it. For the first time, I decided not to do any promos or any beta videos like I've done in the past for all the other releases. So I would love to hear what you have to say. If you're interested, let me know. Put it in the comments. That would be awesome to certainly know. We're ready. We're going to get started here. Let's get this started.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a rematch of last year's wild card round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Rams and the Lions on Sunday night.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, It's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
Ooh, nice
Very
return.
good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards.
So we got to change. We got to change the settings. So I turned down the music because I didn't want it to interfere with my open that I was doing, because it had the, you know, the music that was on the menu, but I didn't know it was going to strip it from the game. So let me, oh, come on, seriously. You should be able to hold down the key and it should do its thing, not just, all right.
Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over
All right,
my
boys.
years of playing in the NFL,
Let's do this.
it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win.
Stop it.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 5. Play action now for Stafford. Backs to last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's unfortunate.
First catch for him
But at least we got
on this
him.
new season, and it results in a first down.
My man was there. My man
There's
was there.
fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red
Shut him
zone
down,
to
boy.
their
Shut
red
him
zone
down.
plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Wide
That's
open.
into the hands of the tight
Jesus.
end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Come on, let's stop it. Shut it down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And the Rams are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
Bukana Matata.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
Matata.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point for the party is
Now,
good.
granted, I
And
haven't
the
been to
Rams
Ford
have their
Field in
first
years,
lead of the new
but how
year.
are those
They're up
flags moving at the
7-0
top of the
here in the
post? Because
season
it's a closed arena. I don't know if the air conditioner is that crazy. So
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Solid return, boys.
The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation,
let's not screw this up.
The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us at these games finally now.
I said, let's not screw this up. What the fuck?
The play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts
to
open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to bring up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
That's unfortunate.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run
I hate that kickoff meter. I hate it.
Not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good, and they are not able to draw closer.
I hate that kickoff meter.
The hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford.
God damn it. Why is he wide open?
Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. First catch for him.
I feel like I'm watching the real game here, yelling at the TV the same way.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers
That's exactly
in the
what
NFL,
I say
Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Rams out to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
No! Oh, Jesus.
Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
3rd and 6.
Come on, stop it, boys.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and
Surprised
pass.
Anzalone
As they
didn't get a
continue to wear this
penalty for
defense
that.
out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he will score. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams.
That's a shit show right there.
Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and through.
All right, let's get this back, boys. We can do this. Let's go.
14-0.
Come on, let's do this.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
That's unfortunate.
20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Nice.
It is a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. I think that's an element of my game we can continue to use more. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, whether they hand it to him or in this case throw it to him, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Okay, let's get this first down. We're running in. That would be nice.
Goff with the give to Montgomery.
Nope.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
That's
It was just a
unfortunate.
race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On third down, they go with Montgomery. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
Well, we're going for it, right? We got to go for it. Got to do this.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Montgomery.
Yeah, baby.
And he's going to have a Lions first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1. It's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run to the right.
Come on, what
Montgomery,
the fuck? Stop
and
those
he's going to be
guys.
swallowed up again. Back-to-back. Back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute
What the
to
fuck,
go
man?
in this first half. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? To throw is Goff. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football.
That's such bullshit.
Stop on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Yeah, defense,
The Rams
however.
offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Stafford now on first down. He finds Hunt along the out route. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw is Stafford.
No.
Taking the
No.
deep shot here with Robinson.
No.
Will score. To Marcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over just before the half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
All right, defense, let's hold these guys back so I can get my fucking time in here.
Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Working free downfield.
Oh.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2.
Can we get
3,
one more Hail
so
Mary in and
quickly
get this
that
done?
he was
I don't
able
know.
to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Can we do this? I don't know if we can do this. Let's try.
On first down, it's Goff.
No. Dude.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta.
That's
And
it.
he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Nelson Aguilar, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we'll jet east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at the Link. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Come on.
On play action, Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And he can't hang on through the...
I don't understand
It's incomplete. What a good
the
job
opponent AI in that one. The guy was standing right there. He wouldn't move. That's not how a player would be. That was bullshit.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't
Yeah.
they? I mean, they
Out of sync 'cause
desperately
I'm
need to find a
getting
way to just
railroaded
get
over
some
here.
points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll go play action with Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
Jesus
They
Christ.
want to find themselves having any
Guys
chance
are
of getting into
everywhere.
this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the 2nd-year man out of
Oh
Alabama.
my God.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Seriously?
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Jesus.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage.
Jesus
and not get
Christ,
pushed.
man.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario.
No!
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot where he can get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to
This
go
is
again.
painful.
And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Cup in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So with the 25-yard line, it's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, Not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas.
The
Nice.
pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field.
All right, we got lucky. Let's
as they start this one with 1st and 10.
see if we can make something out of this.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
God damn
There's
it!
another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to
This is
extend
such
their
bullshit.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
If I was at home watching TV right now, I'd be getting up to go get a beer because I'd have to walk this off.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go with Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has
Oh my
to be
God,
out
this
on
is such
top.
bullshit.
And he's in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, L.A. That is yet another touchdown.
Oh my God. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Will somebody stop the insanity, please?
A game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Is this the Lions of like years ago? What the fuck, man? The Rams aren't this good either. All these interceptions.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
My God.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to
They should start showing the stands getting empty.
kick is
You know, like
fielded
people are
in the end
pissed off.
zone.
In fact, I just saw a
Doubles to
shot.
bring it
Looks
out.
like the
It's
stands are
touchback,
getting empty.
And that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Like, fuck this game. I'm going home.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion.
Fine.
And he will go all the way. Khalif Raymond, touchdown Lions.
All right, now fuck off. Fuck up the kick.
Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Edge a bit closer. Fuck you.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken short at about the 20.
What? Come on. What? Don't just stand there. Are you? What?
And he's going to take
All
this
right. What is wrong with this fucking game that I get control of my character and he won't run?
80 yards.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
No fucking way.
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
I'm clicking all the buttons. I'm not getting control. What the fuck?
And get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Lions offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside.
Glad he held on to that ball.
It leads to a chunk play.
First and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
All right, let's not let this run
Kick
back.
Taken just inside the 20.
For God's
Bring it
sake.
down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. Cup in motion.
Sack him.
They'll
Let's
start this
sack.
on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a
I don't know why I can't get my guys in there to sack the
Here's a
quarterback
case of an
better.
offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they're going to get him down.
There it
this
is.
time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go again with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And Zalone.
They'll run it with Williams. 15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On second down, a run with Williams. He'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That one into the hands of Atwell. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. An even 40 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Brick wall, boys. Brick wall.
The motion man is Nakua. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Here now, second down and goal. Motioning him from the left side. One more time for Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big
damn it.
bodies up front. And he's in. Byron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not
Oh
only
my
in week
God,
1
impressive.
to find yourself on
Impressive
the road,
that you fucked
but
me
to
on my
really
game.
dominate and have the
Impressive that you
efficiency
stopped
early in the
players
season
from working and I'm
offensively.
clicking on.
And you can tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Did you like that?
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff.
Don't.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's 3.
That's bullshit.
Time tonight he's been intercepted.
He wasn't even looking at the ball.
Tre'Davious White.
He wasn't even looking at the ball.
The offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages.
He's looking at my man.
Just before the snap,
Come on.
he thinks he has the answers.
That's not how
secondary
players
changes
play.
the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the
marvel
ball.
at how I'm getting hosed by the
game,
AI.
they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
That's game.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams.
Oh, my goodness.
They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
My God. My God. That is awful.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.
Oh, my goodness. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. I threw for more yardage. Just couldn't keep the completions, but that's because the game was cheating, damn it. That's not even fair. Oh, my God. That's not right. That's just such bullshit, man. That is such bullshit. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But we had a good time, right? That's the main thing. We had a good time. We played some more football. I mean, I really do like the game. I don't. And you know, I may bitch about the AI and I may bitch about the controls and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you know, largely my fault. But the fact of the matter is you know, there are some weirdnesses in the AI, and I can't 100% agree with all of that stuff, man. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. But whatever. What are you gonna do? I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna have to have as the coaches would say, there's gonna be weeks where you win, and there'll be weeks where you lose, right? And this was one of those weeks when we're gonna lose. So it is what it is. But again, will this stop me from playing? No. We've got plenty of Madden 25 in our future. We're certainly going to be playing more of it, and I certainly appreciate you joining me for that. With that all said, I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Stay safe out there. Try to recharge your batteries. If you got to work the weekend, just know that there will be some time where you can have some downtime and recharge as well. Remember, you're not living to work, boys and girls. You're working to live. As always, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Stay safe, and for God's sakes, man, get out there and play some games. Join us for squad play later on today. We'll be playing Remnant 2 with the boys at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as we always do on Fridays. If you don't catch it live, you can always watch the replay on the channel. We'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for joining me.
That's it for now. Big Daddy Dizzo will be live again soon. Until then, we appreciate you watching. Subscribe to the channel and don't be a jerky.